one Tyson and one Kalshi. Get off!
She's on me like I'm famous. She don't know me yet. Yeah, I'm somebody. But who the fuck is that? Been me, you feel me from the broken.
No bull jive. No bull jive. Listen, if I'm looking a little weird right now, it's because I got jet lag. I'm still recovering from the jet lag. I just got in early this morning. Hungover. I got to hang out. Hey, listen, I'm out of there. But I got to bring you guys the news. In this video, we're going to talk about what really happened at that press conference. Xander Zayas versus Jerron Boots Ennis. I was there doing the Black to Sugars. I was at the press conference and everything.
Second fight into his career, junior middleweight. Trying to become a unified champion here.
That's me, Pat Messer.
Hey, yo, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Here we go. I'm going to tell you guys what really happened there. Also, we got to talk about Anthony AJ Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Hit the Tyson bell. No bull jive. They said that is next. Anthony Joshua is actually talking about fighting Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder immediately next. And then Tyson Fury. But we'll talk about that. Also, we'll talk a little Chisora, too. Derek Chisora. A few of you guys are asking me, break down how Derek Chisora looked. Not just how Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder looked. Let's talk about Derek Chisora. Okay. Hit the Tyson bell. But first, let's talk about this. The fight. DAZN has partnered up with TNT Sports. Got a new series called The Fight starting July 4th. Listen, War Room. It feels so good that we are a part of the winning movement, the boxing revolution. Listen, we're talking about going back to like the days of Friday night fights where you have a series and there's fights. It's just on. This fight, you can expect another damn fight. You can expect another damn fight. Now, as a regular thing, in partnership with DAZN and TNT Sports, the movement is crazy because DAZN is already with Amazon Prime as well. So this is just a crazy movement. And listen, War Room, the movement is even greater. Did you see Tyson Fury and Kalshi?
There's only one Tyson and one Kalshi. Get off!
The movement is crazy. The movement, listen, bro, the War Room, we move the needle.
I'm going back to
Kalshi available in all 50 states, the biggest prediction market in the world. And don't forget, if you want to try it, hit the link in the description box below and use the promo code ShowBizz to get $10 on your $10 trade.
I'm going back to Kalshi.
Now let's talk. Let's talk about what really happened in that damn press conference. Listen, by the time the press conference was going on and Jerron Boots Ennis was in a lather, okay, because in my opinion, Boots Ennis, he won the press conference. Hit the Tyson bell. Jerron Boots Ennis was in a lather in that press conference. By that time, I've already done the Black Two Sugars with the both of them. All right. We were breaking down tape. We were doing a lot of things, all right, before the press conference. So by that time, both Xander Zayas and Boots, they were in a lather, okay? Let's start with Boots. When I was talking to Boots, Boots had me fired up. He had my blood boiling because he just sounded like he was dialed in to whoop Xander Zayas' ass. And he was talking about knocking him out face to face. I'm looking at Boots Ennis, and he's telling me in my eyes, I'm going to knock him out. I was talking about things that Xander Zayas possessed, things that I thought was better than Virgil Ortiz, which he actually agreed. He said Xander Zayas will pose more problems to him than Virgil Ortiz. You guys will see the Black Two Sugars. I don't want to give it away. But the energy that Boots Ennis was giving me, I was like, okay, he's violent. And Boots Ennis is trying to make a statement. Now, when talking to Xander Zayas, he sounded as confident. Xander Zayas, number one, he's bigger than Boots. I mean, I was right there. Now the face off or whatever, you know, he looks slightly bigger, but I was right next to them. Xander Zayas is bigger than Boots, all right? And Xander Zayas was saying a lot of things about Boots where he thinks he's going to capitalize on things that he just thinks he does better than Boots and that he has better than all of Boots' prior ops. And Xander Zayas meant that shit from the bottom of his heart. You know, what had me curious about this whole thing before the press conference, and I asked Xander, why would you want to fight Boots, number one? And number two, how do you get that across the line? How does Top Rank say, yeah, let's do it? You guys got to wait for the Black Two Sugars for that. But in that room, dealing with those two and their team, I could feel the aura from their team. They were extremely, both of them, equally confident. Now, they took some media pictures, and Boots Ennis kept all his clothes on, right? Doesn't mean much. The one thing I think it means that you can take from that isn't that he's out of shape or anything, but he doesn't want to show you anything. Kind of reminds me of Shakur Stevenson. Whereas Xander Zayas, he took his shirt off and everything, and he's in fantastic shape. I heard somebody in the press conference say, oh, he looking a little chubby. Not at all. Xander Zayas has a six-pack and everything. I saw him. I just saw him. He was in fantastic shape. So when I'm looking at the press conference and that stare down, it was a 5-minute long ass stare down, and they're staring at each other. They get into a bit of a shoving match. And I want to give you guys some insight on that too. Xander Zayas didn't have like a real problem with Boots Ennis touching his belt. He didn't. I know that because in our Black Two Sugars, Xander Zayas, he lets me hold both the titles, the entire Black Two Sugars. It's a beautiful thing. I've never been a unified champion. I was for the Black Two Sugars. I'm holding the titles. He let me say, you want to hold them? I'm like, yeah. I have them on and I'm talking to him the whole time, holding the titles. It is a beautiful Black Two Sugars. So he doesn't have a problem with you touching his title. Xander Zayas had a problem with Boots trying to do it to disrespect him. That's why he got pissed. It wasn't, they say don't touch the titles, is bad luck and stuff like that. He doesn't believe in that. But the fact that Boots thought that would irritate him and he did it to disrespect him, then I'm not going to let you disrespect me. That's why that happened. And Boots Ennis, though, I was right there. I saw him poking on purpose to get that reaction. So Xander, you got to watch out because Boots Ennis is seeing what can make you turn up. And he's like, I got you. On how to respond to you, how to counter you, right? What triggers you. Because here's the thing about Boots Ennis. Though he's in his prime, he's only 28. He still has been in the game and lived life longer, right? Xander Zayas has so much testosterone, that young testosterone. He's still 23. Boots is still a senior to him. So he knows with the maturity, I can get him going. So I think he was trying to do all of that to see what buttons he can push. And don't be surprised if Jerron Boots Ennis is pushing buttons leading up all the way to the fight, all the way to the weigh-in, right? Every press conference, seeing what he can do to push buttons. That's what you do when you are the more experienced fighter. Now, let's talk about what Eddie Hearn said here.
We need a warm-up fight before we fight Tyson Fury because AJ's coming off the accident, he's rehabilitating his body, etc. We'll take Deontay Wilder as that warm-up fight. And then we'll fight Tyson Fury in December.
That makes pretty much you calling Deontay a woman.
Yeah.
Eddie.
Tyson Gypsy King Fury, though, he said he wants it earlier. He's talking about the summer. Check out what Tyson Fury said.
All goes well on Saturday night.
Yeah.
What is the long-term plan in this boxing game?
After everything goes well on Saturday night, I want to fight Joshua next in the summertime. And I would advise him not to be running away, not to want interim fights in between. Let's get the fight on. It's been 10 years in the making. Now's the time.
Hit the Tyson bell. Either way, you can tell that they have plans to face each other. They're talking and they have plans to face each other. Now, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder can stop all that shit like they did before. Don't forget, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury were this close to fighting for undisputed, right, in Saudi Arabia. But Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder had that arbitration and came in between. This time, his arbitration could be his right hand. because it looks like Anthony Joshua and Wilder's going to fight. So Wilder is going to try to not stop their fight. He's going to try to stop AJ because Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder said himself that he's on a title run. He's trying to become champion again.
Is that the fight you want next, Deontay?
I'm ready for whoever, you know. It's whoever. As long as these guys is in the heavyweight division, I'm here. You know, like I said, you can call me Mr. Clean because I want to clean up the whole division.
But put a pin in that. Derek Chisora. And for my shorts guy, I want you to clip this because I didn't give a detailed breakdown of Derek Chisora and his performance. And the question was, should Derek Chisora retire? Let me put it this way. After looking at Derek Chisora, retire if you want to. I don't think it's a must that he should retire. I know you guys are going to trip out in the comments. I know, but hear me out. The fight ended in a split decision victory for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And honestly, from what I can recall, I don't think there was an actual knockdown in the fight. I think Wilder pushed him both times that he hit the deck, and I think Wilder tripped on Chisora's foot when he hit the deck. I'm not sure if there was a true you got hurt knockdown that happened in that fight. Also, with it being a split decision victory, what beat Derek Chisora wasn't Wilder. If you're watching Derek Chisora, in my opinion, what beat you was the condition you were in. Derek Chisora didn't have stamina to deal with Wilder after like the 5th, 6th round. When I looked at Derek Chisora, he was too tired. He was too tired. When he complained about his eye and stuff, right around then, Derek Chisora was too tired. That's why he was easily pushed down. He lost balance. He wasn't on his feet right. So I'm not sure if, you know, the age he's at and stuff like that, you just get tired quicker as a heavyweight, or if he didn't push himself enough in training camp. To be honest, I think Derek Chisora was just in less shape than Wilder. Wilder was in more shape. He can throw punches at a higher velocity longer. He could do things longer. But Derek Chisora was the wing and the dings and the times he got hit and the sloppiness was from exhaustion. If Derek Chisora had more stamina and endurance, it would have been tighter. And he probably would have pulled that fight out. And that's the Black Two Sugars. So, should he retire? If he wants. But I still think Derek can possibly beat Big Baby Miller. And I'm not lying to you. If he fought Big Baby Miller, I don't know who wins that fight if he's in shape. Hey, listen, bro. Y'all may think I'm capping. You may think I'm... But from what I saw, it doesn't look like Derek was just outboxed as much as he was out of shape. But let me know how you feel in the comments below. ShowBizz the Adult. Let me know how you felt about that press conference. Tell me if you're excited about the Black Two Sugars, because I definitely did that. Let me know how you feel about the DAZN War Room and their new partnership with TNT and all those things. And have you guys been checking out Cal She? I'm out.